A secret candlelit dinner between Rafael Nadal and Alex Eala, hidden from the paparazzi, has just detonated a bomb under the entire tennis world, and Aryna Sabalenka is still picking her jaw up off the floor. Why was Eala seen wiping away tears while Rafa held her shoulder? What explosive secret did the 22-time Grand Slam champion whisper that left the Wimbledon sensation utterly shaken? This wasn't a casual catch-up. It was a 4-hour covert operation that has insiders panicking and questioning everything they know about the future of women's tennis. While Sabalenka watched from the shadows in sheer disbelief, a shocking truth emerged that could change the WTA forever. Hit that play button, because what happened in Mallorca will leave you absolutely speechless. It was a balmy Tuesday evening in Mallorca when the impossible happened. Rafael Nadal, the 22-time Grand Slam champion who had retired from professional tennis just months earlier, was spotted at an exclusive seaside restaurant with none other than Alex Eala, the 21-year-old Filipino sensation who had just taken the tennis world by storm. The two were seen huddled over a table, their conversation intense and private, away from the flashing cameras and adoring fans that usually surround them. But what made this meeting so shocking wasn't just the secrecy, it was the timing. Just days earlier, Eala had made history at Wimbledon, becoming the first Filipina to reach the 4th round of a Grand Slam and defeating defending champion Iga Swiatek in what many called the biggest upset of the tournament. And now, here she was, sharing an intimate dinner with the man who had been her idol since childhood, the man whose academy she joined as a wide-eyed 15-year-old in 2018. Sources close to the pair reveal that Nadal had personally requested the meeting, wanting to congratulate Eala on her extraordinary achievements. But insiders say there was more to this dinner than just congratulations. The two were reportedly discussing something far bigger, something that could reshape the landscape of women's tennis. Nadal, who has always been fiercely protective of his privacy, chose this particular restaurant because of its reputation for discretion. The establishment, known for hosting celebrities and royalty, has a strict no-camera policy, and waitstaff are trained to look the other way. Yet somehow, a blurry photo managed to leak, sending social media into a frenzy. Within hours, Alex Eala dinner and Rafa's secret meeting were trending worldwide. Fans began speculating wildly. Was Nadal offering Eala a coaching role? Was he planning to make her the face of his academy's new mentorship program? Or, and this is what really got people talking, was there something more personal brewing between the two left-handed tennis stars? The dinner lasted nearly 4 hours, with witnesses describing the atmosphere as electric and filled with laughter and serious discussion. When they finally emerged, Eala was seen wiping tears from her eyes while Nadal placed a reassuring hand on her shoulder. Whatever was discussed that night, it clearly meant the world to both of them, and the tennis world was left desperate for answers. To truly understand the magnitude of this secret dinner, we have to go back to where it all began, the moment Alex Eala first laid eyes on her childhood hero. The story, which Eala herself has shared in multiple interviews, is nothing short of cinematic. It was 2018, and the then 13-year-old Eala was traveling with her parents and brother to Mallorca to officially join the Rafa Nadal Academy. Little did she know that her journey would take an unexpected turn at Madrid airport. As her family was making their way through the terminal, Eala spotted a familiar figure in the crowd. It was Rafael Nadal, the man whose posters covered her bedroom walls, the player she had idolized for as long as she could remember. Without thinking, Eala and her family did something that would become the stuff of tennis legend. They chased him down. "We chased Rafael Nadal down," Eala later recalled with a laugh. The nervous young girl approached her hero, her heart pounding, and managed to introduce herself. Nadal, ever the gentleman, was gracious and welcoming, taking a moment to speak with the aspiring tennis star. That brief encounter left an indelible mark on Eala. She would later describe it as a sign that she was on the right path. Fast forward to 2023, and Eala graduated from the Rafa Nadal Academy. But her relationship with Nadal didn't end there. Over the years, the two have developed a unique bond that goes beyond the typical mentor-mentee dynamic. Nadal has publicly congratulated Eala on numerous occasions, and the two have shared special practice sessions, including one during the off-season ahead of 2026. Eala has even revealed that she is regularly coached by Nadal's legendary uncle, Tony Nadal. Aside from the core relationships that got me here, my team, meeting Rafael Nadal and being able to speak with him regularly is crazy to me, Eala admitted in a recent interview. She also confessed that even now, after all these years, she still gets nervous around him. "I'm still scared to talk to him," she joked. But that fear has clearly transformed into something deeper, a profound respect and admiration that was on full display during that secret dinner in Mallorca. And it's this very relationship that has left the tennis world, and especially Aryna Sabalenka, absolutely stunned. If the tennis world was buzzing about Nadal and Eala's secret dinner, world number one, Aryna Sabalenka, was absolutely floored. Sources close to the Belarusian star revealed that when she heard about the meeting, her reaction was one of pure disbelief. And honestly, who can blame her? Sabalenka has long admired Rafael Nadal, often citing him as one of her biggest inspirations. In fact, Sabalenka has publicly shared that she keeps a Nadal quote in her mind during matches. "The only thing you can control is focus and motivation." She has even been dubbed Aryna Nadal by fans and commentators after she mimicked the Spaniard's iconic trophy-biting celebration. So when she learned that the 22-time Grand Slam champion had chosen to share a private 4-hour dinner with the rising Filipino star, Sabalenka was reportedly stunned. According to insiders, she couldn't wrap her head around why Nadal would go to such lengths to meet with Eala privately, especially when she herself has never been granted such an exclusive audience with the tennis legend. But here's the twist. Sabalenka and Eala have history. During a recent WTA match, Eala delivered a performance that left Sabalenka visibly frustrated, with the Belarusian losing her composure on court. That viral moment only added fuel to the fire. Now, with Nadal seemingly taking Eala under his wing in a more personal capacity, Sabalenka's shock has turned into something else entirely: curiosity mixed with a hint of jealousy. She was genuinely surprised, a source close to Sabalenka revealed. She's always looked up to Rafa, and to see him giving this level of attention to someone she's competed against, it hit differently. But Sabalenka isn't the only one who's shocked. Fans have taken to social media to express their own bewilderment. Some have questioned why Nadal, who has always been notoriously private, would risk being seen in such a setting. Others have speculated that the dinner was actually a business meeting. Perhaps Nadal is planning to launch a new project and wants Eala as his partner. And then there are those who believe the dinner was purely personal, a celebration of Eala's incredible journey from a starstruck teenager chasing her hero at an airport to a Grand Slam contender sitting across from him at a candlelit table. Whatever the reason, one thing is clear: Sabalenka's reaction has only added to the intrigue. And the tennis world is now watching this developing story with bated breath. The million-dollar question on everyone's mind is simple. What exactly did Rafael Nadal and Alex Eala discuss during that secret 4-hour dinner? While neither party has officially commented, sources close to both players have started to leak tantalizing details. According to one insider, the dinner was far from a casual catch-up. Nadal, who has always been deeply invested in the development of young talent, reportedly spent a significant portion of the evening offering Eala strategic advice on how to handle the immense pressure that comes with being a rising star on the WTA Tour. He shared stories from his own career, moments of doubt, injury struggles, and the mental fortitude required to stay at the top. Rafa was in full mentor mode, the source revealed. He was telling her that surrounding herself with positive people is the key to longevity in this sport. But that wasn't all. The dinner also touched on Eala's future plans, with her recent Wimbledon success propelling her to a career-high ranking of world number 28. Eala is now one of the most sought-after players on the tour. Sponsorships, media appearances, and endorsement deals are flooding in, and Nadal reportedly advised her on how to navigate this new world of fame and fortune. He warned her about the pitfalls of distractions and emphasized the importance of staying grounded. However, the most shocking revelation came when the discussion turned to Eala's coaching situation. As mentioned earlier, Eala has been receiving coaching tips from Tony Nadal, Rafael's legendary uncle and former coach. But sources now suggest that Rafael himself may be taking a more hands-on role in Eala's development. Could the 22-time Grand Slam champion be considering a coaching role? The idea isn't as far-fetched as it sounds. Nadal has always been passionate about nurturing the next generation of tennis stars, and his academy in Mallorca has produced several promising talents. Taking on a direct mentorship role with Eala would be a natural progression. But there's another layer to this story that has fans speculating wildly. Some insiders believe that Nadal and Eala discussed the possibility of Eala becoming the face of the Rafa Nadal Academy's new global expansion project. With the academy looking to establish branches in Asia, having a Filipino superstar as its ambassador would be a strategic masterstroke. Whatever was discussed, one thing is certain: Eala left the dinner visibly emotional, and Nadal looked more animated than he has in months. The tennis world is now waiting for the official announcement that many believe is imminent, an announcement that could change the course of women's tennis forever. As the dust settles on the most talked about dinner in tennis history, one thing is abundantly clear: the future of the sport is being shaped right before our eyes. Alex Eala, at just 21 years old, has already achieved what most players can only dream of. She has defeated a defending Wimbledon champion, reached the fourth round of a Grand Slam, and captured the hearts of millions around the world. But her journey is far from over. With Rafael Nadal now seemingly taking a more active role in her career, the sky is truly the limit. Nadal's influence on Eala cannot be overstated. From that chance encounter at Madrid airport to the secret dinner in Mallorca, their relationship has come full circle. The shy 13-year-old who chased her hero through a terminal is now the woman sitting across from him, discussing the future of tennis. It's a story that reads like a Hollywood script, and it's one that has captivated fans worldwide. But what about Aryna Sabalenka? The world #1's stunned reaction to the dinner has only added to the drama. Will this new dynamic between Nadal and Eala create tension on the tour? Will Sabalenka view Eala as an even bigger threat now that she has the backing of one of the greatest players of all time? Only time will tell. One thing is for sure: the tennis landscape is shifting. With Eala's star rising faster than anyone anticipated and Nadal's post-retirement life taking unexpected turns, we are witnessing the dawn of a new era. The secret dinner in Mallorca wasn't just a meal, it was a passing of the torch. It was a moment that signaled the arrival of a new generation, led by a young woman who once dared to chase her dreams, and a legend who saw something special in her from the very beginning. As fans continued to speculate and dissect every detail, one thing remains certain: Alex Eala is here to stay, and with Rafael Nadal in her corner, she is poised to become one of the greatest names in tennis history. The dinner may have been secret, but its impact will be felt for years to come. If you enjoyed this latest tennis update and want to stay ahead of the biggest stories in the world, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the World Zone right now. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss a moment of the action. See you in the next video.